Hello everyone, welcome to the MSc 21 Days Bootcamp with Boss Mimi. I'm your facilitator and your coach, and I'm happy to reach out to you at this time. So, let's dive into today's class. All right. So today we'll be learning how to craft the body of a copy. All right, we'll be learning how to craft the body of a copy. Let's go on straight. Now, how? All right. Before you begin to write the body of a copy, you need to know your audience. Before you start writing the body of your sales copy, you need to know the audience you're targeting your sales copy to. It is important to understand your target audience, who they are, what are their pain points, what are their needs, what are their desires, what motivates them to take action. Understanding your target audience will help you tailor your message and language that resonates with them. See guys, if you don't know your target audience, you will write the wrong message to the wrong people, and by the time you're writing the wrong message to the wrong people, it is very, very predictable that you're not going to make any sales. All right, so you need to understand your target audience and send your message directly to your target audience. Now, there's this example I always give: a person who cooks restaurant, who are her target audience? Her target audience are people who are hungry and are looking for meal to buy and eat. So you can imagine if she takes her message and send the message to people who are about to fly abroad. That is not her target audience. So at the end of the day, it is very predictable that she might not make any sales. So a person who is hungry is her target audience. So that is the person that she directs her message to, because now she knows the person's pain point. What is this person pain? A person who is hungry, what's his pain point? His pain point is showing him a very delicious meal in the front of his screen and show him how easy it is for him to get that meal, even in the next 2 minutes. All right. Now that person begins to salivate and wants to get the food. Right, so you need to know your target audience, because that is when you understand the kind of copy you need to write to them. If you're a person that is selling Pampers, your target audience are not unmarried people. Your target audience are probably mothers who just gave birth newly to their children. So when you're writing your copy, you know who you're writing your copy to. That is why understanding your target audience is the first step, all right, in writing your copy. Now the next step is use a clear structure. Organize your copy in a logical and easy to follow structure with clean headline and subheading that guides the reader. Use short paragraphs, bullet points, and other formatting elements to make your copy visually appealing and scannable. See guys, don't make your copy very choky. That's one of the mistakes of many copywriters. They write the copy as if they are copying, like they are writing notes in, like they did in secondary school. So like there's no space, there are no paragraph. No, see, when you're writing a sales copy, give a lot of space so as to enable your reader, when he's reading, he doesn't read first line, second line, third line, read fourth line and go back to the third line without really knowing that he's going back, because everything is just jam-packed together. Give a lot of space so that your reader will find your copy visually appealing and easy to read. All right, so now the next point is tell a story. See, telling a story in your copy is one of the major hack in copywriting. It glue your audience to your copy. Now people connect with stories, so try to weave a narrative and an antidote into your copy. This will help bring your message to life and make it more relatable and more memorable. All right, so make sure to always include stories to your copy. All right, let's say you know what, just try to always include stories to your copy at all time. All right, now focus on benefits rather than listing the features of your product. Focus on the benefit that your product or services can provide to the reader. Highlight how it can solve a problem and make their life easier or improve their experience in some way. So let's say, for example, I come to your shop, or for example, you want to sell a fan, a rechargeable fan to your audience. Instead of listing the features of the fan, like, okay, this fan has 3 years warranty, this fan rolls at so speed, this fan doesn't use light. No. You are just listening. What is my business with the features of the fan? Tell me how the fan will benefit me. So you can bring things like, in a country like Nigeria where NEPA is unpredictable, having a rechargeable fan is very important, because you don't really need to depend on NEPA before you eradicate heat from your room, because all the fan uses is solar. So throughout the day your fan charges, and throughout the night you sleep peacefully without heat, whether the Nigerian NEPA bring light or they don't bring light. Now you are talking to the pain points of the audience. So focus on the benefits rather than the features of the program. All right, now use persuasive language. Use language that is emotive, persuasive, and action oriented. Use words that evoke emotion, such as imagine, discover, transform, unleash, revolutionize, and many more. Now, just like for the fan example, now tell your customer, imagine you having this rechargeable solar fan in a Nigerian country where light is unpredictable. At that point, now you have taken your customer's sight, and he has started thinking how this fan is already placed in his bedroom and is sleeping comfortably with the fan rolling, whether NEPA brings light or not. You can also discover how other Nigerians like you are enjoying themselves at night, and they have often forgotten whether they are living in Nigeria. Why? Because they have a solar fan that is self-rechargeable and on itself when it's time for you to sleep, for the alarm that you set for the fan. Use persuasive languages that makes the reader start thinking of how this thing can become his reality. All right, now the next phase is provide social proof. Include testimonials, case studies, or other form of social proof that demonstrate the effectiveness of your product or service. This will help build trust and credibility with the reader. Always include social proof and testimonies from those who have used your product before. For example, here's Amina. Amina bought this product. She has been using this product for the past 6 months, and since the very point she sets the timing for the fan to blow, anytime that fan gets to that point, it automatically ons, and when it gets to morning, it automatically offs and begin to charge itself. So you don't really need to operate the fan. All you just need to do, buy the fan, keep it. And Amina is a very pure proof of how our product has helped every other Nigeria, and Amina is just one of the many people. All right, so now close with a strong call to action. After you have narrated everything and added story to your copy and everything, maybe you're selling something online and you're writing a copy. Probably you're selling anything you're selling at all, guys. Anything you're selling, right? Close with a strong call to action, because trust me, if after you impress your readers or you impress your audience, and at the end of the day there was no call to action, or there was no strong and very strong compelling call to action, trust me, you didn't completed the circle of the copywriting. All right, so now close with a strong call to action. Your copy should end with a clear and compelling emotional call to action that tells the readers what to do next. Use persuasive language to encourage them to take action, such as get started today, claim your free trial now, join the revolution today. You get? No, imagine when you're advertising your solar rechargeable self-operated fan to your clients, and you tell the person, join the revolution of Nigerians who are forgetting about Nigerian NEPA today. That's a strong call to action, because number one, you've already painted the picture to the person. The person has already started looking at, okay, how will this fan be in my room? All right, and at the end of the day, you now give him a very strong to action. Now, in summary, crafting a compelling copy, a compelling body, requires a deep understanding of your audience, a clear structure, a persuasive language, and social proof, and finally a call to action. Now, by following these steps or these tips I've given you, you can create a copy that engages, persuade, and inspire action in your audience. So no matter what you're selling, no matter any business you're involved in, one thing I like copywriting is copywriting doesn't just involve the digital products alone. Even the offline products, you can use copywriting skills to get more people to buy from you. A person don't just come to your shop and you let the person go. See, if a person come to your shop as an offline business marketer, for the fact that the person come to your shop and the product the person want to buy is in your shop, that as a copywriter, that person shouldn't leave your shop without your product. That person shouldn't leave your shop without your product. There are some customers that will come to your shop and they don't even know what they want. They will come and meet you. Okay, Oga, I want to pick this shoe. Do you think this shoe will be nice for me? Will this shoe go with this clothes? That is a trap. Don't answer his questions. Answer his question by asking him another question. Tell him, okay, the program you're going for right now, Don't you think this shoe will best fit for that program? As a copywriter, you don't need to lose any deal. All customers are important, starting from the number one. All right. So I want you to inculcate this in your personal life. And most of you now, I know you'll be going into creating digital products. All right. So now use your copywriting skill. Make sure anybody that comes within your reach buys from you. All right. Anybody that comes within your reach buys from you. And please, I'll be giving an assignment right now. I want you to create a very compelling copy. Now you have learned how to create the body of a copy. Create a very, very compelling copy. A very, very compelling copy using all the frameworks I've given you. Now, in your assignment, you're going to include your target audience, and you're going to tell me the audience you're writing to. All right. If you're writing to an audience that needs food, you're going to indicate it there. I'm writing to this audience that need food, so here is my copy. Then you start with your headline, you start with your hook, you enter the body, and you give. When you enter the body, you know what to do in the body. All right. You create a clear structure. Place where you need to use uppercase like capital letters, you use it. Place where you need to use lowercase, you use them. Use persuasive language, use social proofs. All right. And create the copy. So I want your assignment to be submitted to the discussion group, and I'm going to review everyone's assignment. So guys, thank you and see you in the next class.